Coming up, everything goes to plan. I've just wasted nearly 10 minutes of my life picking a virtual car and then driven it straight off the road. I discuss my new diet and exercise plan. One day I'll do it. Today, no, but one day. And after an important driver's briefing, we all agree that track limits are very important and we should definitely follow them. Everyone's off-road! Everyone's off-road! Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Gran Turismo 3. It's day 127, 53,500 credits in the bank, and it's episode number 14. Last time out it was all about the license centre. We got Domestic A and managed 2 golds and all the rest silver. And talking in the comments afterwards, it seems like we're not going to need to get all gold to 100% the game. So next time I come to do licenses, I might not focus on getting all gold, maybe a minimum of silver, as we've done so far, but try and get as far through as the tests as we can in one episode. So maybe try and do International A and B in one, with a minimum of silver. I can't foresee that causing any problem. I'm sure that will be a fine experience. But we don't have to worry about that now. We at least have Domestic A. What we will have to worry about, though, interestingly, is it seems like arcade mode is counted towards the full 100% of the game. So we're 10.8% through. We completed that after 13 episodes. Should have noted that doing the licenses on episode 13 was probably a bad omen. But whatever. 10% after 13 episodes, which means if we carry on at the same rate, we will complete this series in 130 episodes around about. Which I wish I kind of hadn't worked that out, but there we go. So, if you like this series, it's probably going to be around for a bit. If you don't like this series, sorry. The goal today is very much to get back out there and try and eat into more of that percentage. So, at the end of the last episode, we identified that we need to do 4-wheel drive challenge, and if we scoot along to the end, we also need to do the Mitsubishi Evolution meeting. And from my limited car knowledge, I'm pretty sure the Mitsubishi Evo is a 4-wheel drive car, so we can buy one car and do 2 competitions, which is somewhat cost effective. If the game isn't going to give us any decent prize cars so we can save money, this is at least the next best alternative. So let's start by splashing out some cash. So we've got the Evo 7 there for 25 grand. Evo 6 for almost a grand more. Evo 4 for... Sorry, why are they numbered in reverse? Why are we getting more expensive the older we get? Oh no, to be fair, this Evo 7 is 29. We have many Evos to choose from. So my thinking is, the 4-wheel drive cup is a very beginner trophy, so I think regardless of what car we buy, which Evo we buy, we should be alright in that one without needing to do upgrades. It's the one later on, the specific Mitsubishi competition, where we'll probably need to put upgrades in. So is spending more money up front going to help? Do we splash out on the Tommy Mäkinen edition for 32? Was this a GSR? I'm not going to lie to you, those look like exactly the same car. Is it just that one's got a stripe on it? Is that the difference? I'm not going to go into it. I don't think I'm going to go super top end. It's a very thrilling start to the episode. Man picks what Evo he wants. Ooh, stay tuned. This can only get more. It has to get more exciting from here. Jesus Christ. So the cheapest one is what? 25. The most expensive is 32. 7K's worth of credits in between it. Let's see what the specs are on the top end. Passion Red, Tommy Mäkinen Evo. So we've got 276 brake horsepower, turbo-powered car, four-wheel drive, which is the important thing. Okay, so let's compare that to like a mid-range. Yeah, so this is under 30. This is the furthest along that's under 30k, so the Evo 7. Range of colours. 276 brake horsepower. Is that lighter as well? Or is it a bit heavier, I think? Considering I use weight reduction a lot, I've forgotten how much that costs. So I don't... How much more cost effective is that going to be? It seems crazy I'm now really... Oh. I just want to see how much weight reduction costs, guys. Right, let's just jump into the MR2 just so we can see the ballpark cost. I know it does, I think, change between cars, but just so we can tell. Okay. So it was probably more cost effective to get the Evo 7, and then we can just get some weight out of it, and they're roughly the same car, pretty much. I think it was the exact same figure of BHP, unless I've misread it. So I'm going to go with the Evo 7. Let's hope we're not spending the episode struggling because I've tried to be cheap. I mean, I always think... no, I think I get most of these cars in black. So is it really boring? But it looks so mean. Black Evo. I could go Eisen Grey Pearl. A bit more graphite-y. Let's go with that, so it's not all black. The entire black grey. So, there it is, our Evo 7. Let's jump in. I'm not going to put any more upgrades into the car now because I think it should be good enough to compete at the front of the four-wheel drive challenge. Let's find out at Deep Forest Raceway. Okay, looking at the grid, I feel like we should be pretty good at this. Have I gone in the wrong section? I haven't gone in the wrong section. God. I don't feel like it's been that long since I've played this. Oh, I can adjust the downforce as standard. That's a new one. Okay, I'm not going to touch that for now. Let's just... turn stability and traction control off. Let's get out there. In real time, that's taken me 9.5 minutes to choose what Mitsubishi that I wanted and then get out on track. I promise I will cut that down. You won't have been sat there for 9.5 minutes. Whoa, my word! And we immediately... That's an awful start. All round. I've just wasted nearly 10 minutes of my life picking a virtual car and then driven it straight off the road. Absolutely incredible. Rally credentials coming in there. What am I doing? Right. Sorry. Let's actually try and do some competent gaming. Go. Throwing the back end round. That's a bit better. It's making the first lap interesting because as soon as I start driving well, I think it's abundantly clear I'm going to be able to drop these guys. There we go. Just needed a little adjustment. Tried to carry a bit more speed through than I probably should have done. And despite those offs, almost 2 seconds clear. Very good. Let's regain some dignity. And actually get our rhyme with this car, because like I said, I think we're going to have a much greater challenge when it comes to doing the all Evo Cup. That was awful. I'm sorry. A bit understeery, it has to be said, when you are not flicking the back end out. See, that's how it likes to be driven. It's a good job our competition is slightly weaker for this first one, because if it was anyone half decent, I probably wouldn't be winning this. Not the best drive. Go. Try and showboat it through that one. Showboat it through that one as well, why not? Let's get sideways. Cool, okay, and we don't, to be fair, we don't even extend the gap in the second lap. Subaru Legacy we beat out in the end. Good. I'm wanting to one and done this. I already reckon we are absolutely going to win. Mitsubishi. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe the Mitsubishi's a bit too rich for this competition. I've noticed the new Beetle is here, and there's a Beetle competition. And I don't want to actually buy a new Beetle with my own money, because I don't know what it is, I greatly dislike them. I just, like the classic VW Beetle, lovely. That new version, something about it displeases me and somewhat angers me, and I don't know what it is. So hopefully we can win a new Beetle in this competition, and then I don't have to buy one. I can get some money out of it, and then I can sell it. Because no amount of, like, affectionate racing will make me want to keep that new Beetle. So we can make a bit of money back off there. It's good for something. Dear me. Well, I was about to say, I've got a really good start there, and then somehow took a very easy corner wrong. Probably broke the engine a bit by flicking down to third. And we've got an Audi ahead of us now. Quite a few corners of this track featuring in the A licence last time out, so we should be quite good at them. That was one of the corners, and that was the worst. Oh no! Oh no! Well, I've never done that before, anything as bad as that. Gone completely round. Oh, okay. Can we go from last to first? In one lap, here we go. Charge towards the line, final lap begins. We're past the Audi TT. Up towards, I think it's the Scion or whatever, right. On the brakes early. Up the inside. Banging doors. We're through. Okay. Don't need to scrub off as much speed for this one. I don't know why I lifted at all for that. I was completely flat. Come on. Time to the inside. There we There's the understeer kicking in. Use that car a little bit to get around the corner. Come on, power down. We're not going to do it. Or are we going to do it? Oh, go on. No, we're not. Too far away. We're going to lose to a new Beetle. Oh. The absolute... Ignominy? Is that the word? Ignominy? I'm not questioning if that's a word. It's not ignominy. Like, just... Actually, what does that mean? What am I trying to say? That was basically is what I'm trying to say. The embarrassment. And then I compounded it by failing at my native language. Right, I can't believe I'm actually going to have to do one of these again. I suppose there's a bit of extra money in the bank, but I've driven pretty bad in both of these. Come on now. We've got a real challenge ahead. We need to get better at this car. Let's go. Side. Right, don't lift. I lifted a bit there just because I didn't want to careen straight to the back of this car. That's better. To the outside. We're ahead. Now, stay ahead. Just... that might be quite a good idea. Come on, there we go. Try and angle it because there is definitely understeer on exit. That was better. There we go. Much more controlled. Just trying to throw the car about like it's a rally car, which it is a rally car, admittedly. But not in this form. Not in its base model form on a circuit. Glad I didn't buy the Tommy Mackinnon edition, because he probably would have come to my house and smashed my kneecaps off. So that was good. That was a nice bit of rally-esque taking of that corner. How to do it properly. There we go. Stopped messing around now and started being a bit more professional. Look at that, easy. Still only 1.5 seconds. It's not a complete drubbing. We've got to be at our best to do it, but there we go. Make some of our money back would be over 30k again by the end of this competition. That's good. Let's see if we can smash through special stage Route 11. Okay, here we go. Throwing the power down here. God, I feel like we've gotten away even better then than we have in any of the previous ones. Right. Very twisty circuit, special stage Route 11. Let's show some driving prowess. I wish I could tell you I did that for comedy effect. I really do. Jesus Christ. This is good practice now, adjusting to the handling of this car. It is insane how one corner you could approach it and end up with oversteer, and then other corners, oh, ow, you can end up with understeer. It's a very balanced car in that respect. Holding a gap to those behind, right. Flick through the chicane. Hit the wall. Excellent. Probably a bit of a blessing that we've also got the most power in this competition. Gap up. See, now they all get to know how I felt when I was getting gapped by that Mitsubishi, actually. Different make, but was it the S3000 or something? No, that's a Honda, isn't it? Anyway, we were getting absolutely screwed by a Mitsubishi round here, and only won when the Mitsubishi didn't turn up. Well, guess what? It's karmic payback now. Ooh, there we go. A nice little bit of showboating through that one. It's a nice sequence of corners, that's better. Understeer all the way around that big left-hander. Come on, power, power, power. Starting to make things a little bit more predictable now with this car. was performance, that was much better. I would say the first one, where I've not been bailed out by the better performance of the car and I've actually driven well. Still hit several walls, but that was a much better drive. Good. That was the sort of experience I was hoping for with the four-wheel drive competition, but it's done. In about half the time it took me to pick out the Evo 7 that we're driving, we've done it. There we go, back over 30k. And then here comes the question. I can't believe I actually want it to be a new Beetle, but let's see. I swear to God if it's a Mitsubishi. It's not a new Beetle. Oh, for f***'s sake. It's the Suzuki Alto Works, which is only useful for the lightweight K-Cup. So in one competition I won one car for the lightweight K-Cup, and it's only useful for that, really. And same with another competition, I won another car for the lightweight K-Cup. I mean, I suppose the Quor was good for the FF Challenge, though, so that's slightly harsh. But I have no hesitation in selling this bad boy. Let's look at some specs. I can't believe it's a four-wheel drive car. 63 brake horsepower. 2 more than the Mini Cooper. Can't remember what the base model of the Quor had. I think it was very similar. Anyway, I mean, that just looks like a chav in a tracksuit to me. Which is a very British reference. Just, no. Goodbye, Alto Works. You might have been fun, but we have no use for you now. We might as well have the money in the bank. 33,000. So, let's go. Hang on, Lance Revolution. I'm sure when I looked at this car, there was only 276 brake horsepower. How come I've got 306? I'm not complaining. It's good. Did I buy the wrong car? This is definitely... Did I misread it? Like, oh, I don't know. Someone tell me what I did there, because I could have sworn this had the same amount of power as the Tommy Mackinnon. It was 276. Not going to complain. If the dealer put a few extra horses in, who am I to argue? Right. So, let's just have this leisurely glide through now, because this is quite satisfying. Finally, a nice big chunk of these all done, all the way up to the Tourist Trophy for the Audi TT. Couple of ones we need to go back and get gold on there, but just a handful. In fact, everything we need to complete in the Beginner League is now on the screen. So that's good. Let's see how much of a pain this is going to be. So we're off to Laguna Seca first of all. Let's see what the competition's like if we need to put anything in this car. If we don't, we are on to a winner. So we have 2 Evo 7s, 2 Evo 6s and 1 Evo 5. Obviously, cars are usually upgraded to different levels. That looks like a Tommy Mackinnon edition there, just to the left. But let's see. Let's see. Bloody hell, considering we've got no traction control on, the launch is just awesome. That is four-wheel drive. Immediately a couple of them fighting up ahead. We've seem good on the pace. Oh, dear me. That's me with my finger on the wrong button, trying to downshift by looking behind me. It's a slightly unorthodox method, I grant you. A couple of them going a bit off-road, showing the pedigree. Battenberg curb on entry, sliding it across that one, sliding it across that one. Good run. Ooh! Plenty of us all going on the dust there. Let's set up for the run up the inside. That was a good move. However, the white Evo's going to come back at us there. We're in the mix. This is good. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Getting into it now. He says, taking that badly and scrubbing off a load of speed. Damn. Oh god, we were in it then. And now we might be struggling up the hill. Let's get a nose on the inside of this one. Bit of that off and actually scrubbed off speed of my exit there. Come on. We still have an outside chance. I've got to absolutely nail this one. Get over the curb. He goes wide. Oh, we plank up the inside. We bang! Oh! That was... Did I just barge him out of the way? A little bit, but I think that was pretty good. I think that was quite a good one. Oh! Wasn't expecting to do that in one, and had to be on it. That was close. The Evo 5 was our closest competition. We win by 0.3 of a second. I will pop the replay of the final corner up there now, and I will let you be the judge. Was that a elbows out, hard racing, fair dive bomb with a bit of touring car door banging, or did I just two-footed challenge straight in, barge him out the way? Thank you very much. Questionable racecraft at the end there. That was a pretty good drive, and that was also a lot of fun. Starting to click with the Evo now of how to drive it. And I do love that about this game, that you can feel the distinct and sometimes subtle differences between each car in it. It's very good at doing it. Now, obviously, having bought this car, it does potentially open another door for the rally events, which I always forget about the rally events in Gran Turismo. I never really, you know, I don't think I ever focused on them. It's not why I played the game. It was a cool addition, don't get me wrong. And in some of the more recent ones, like the ice racing is very cool, but I always see it secondary and do often forget it's there. But there's a rally license, and there are some rally events. Oof! Whoa! Get away with one of them flying into the wall, through the pair of them, and immediately off to fight with the leader. But yeah, so all we probably need to do is buy some rally tyres, maybe need to look at some suspension upgrades for handling. Oh my god! Nearly did it again! That was a bit much. But yeah, so we've got another avenue with this car. I think this is probably one of the smarter purchases we've made. Oh no! I'm going to shut up now. A bit. Probably not fully, you know me. And let's see if we can do some smarter driving. As the front two are now getting away from us, who were good in the first part of the lap. Second part, not so much. Through there, that was a good run through those final two corners. Come on, there we go. Good run again. Could do with carrying a bit more speed through those corners and being a little bit tentative. Probably after I've just been under tentative coming up to this one. Have four big flat spots in reality. Oh my god, I've just done it again. That was much more egregious. That was just bad cornering. Jesus. Thankfully the universe has reset itself. Come on, power down. Oh god, I followed him into the wall. Tommy Mackinnon, hello. Oh, good lord, that was bad. That was immensely bad. I don't deserve to win this one. I don't think we're going to. We might get back into second if I can angle this nicely. We do. Oh, can he get back into the wall, though? Oh. Okay. Not unwinnable, that. I just need to do better, which is it's a reoccurring assessment, and one day I'll do it. Today, no, but one day. Okay, we go again. Let's learn from our mistakes. And let's cook these fools. As the kids probably don't say. Car run out wide so we can carry the speed through up to the inside. Oh, I'm very much there, sir. You're turning in on me. That's better. There we go. Getting for. Oh! And again, a couple of them into the mountain. Oh, it went down to second then. That was a button issue rather than me double clicking. Let's cut some speed. We'll be on the defensive down to here. Let's go slightly to the inside. It's better, but not as good. I've followed his line and done exactly the same thing as him. Looks like we've got 4 cars fighting for the win of this one. Come on, come on. Regulate the throttle, don't follow them out there, that's better. Just a little bit of the off-road credentials on the exit of that one. Here we go. Okay, this is good. Gap a second to the leader. No! Trying to carry too much speed. We get away with it. again, I feel like I've got it on the apex quite nicely. And he's just decided he's not going to leave me the room. But we're up at a key point. Oh, he's in the wall. Very hard behind me. Let's get the exit out of this one. 1.4 seconds. Okay, this is my worst part of the track, it seems. So let's use this advantage and make sure we get home first. Oh, no, no, sir, why? Just three tidy corners, I beg. There we go, that's better. Oh, much better. A redeeming drive. Beautiful. That's a lot of fun. I'm loving driving this car in this game. This competition might be one of my favourites so far. Because it's just so much fun to drive these cars. We win from a fellow Evo 7. Good. And now, just one to go. The car has almost paid for itself, which is really good. If we do this in one, it won't quite pay for itself. But we may not do it in one, so let's see. Midfield Raceway 2, so it's the reverse of where we started in the four-wheel drive competition. Everyone's off-road! Everyone's off-road! The Lancers. And here we see the wild Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. Always attempting to return home to the mud and dirt. It's a very bad Attenborough, I do apologise. While these creatures are contained on asphalt zoos, they always wish to return to their natural habitat in the unkempt bush. Not that kind, not that thing. Wow, and we're seeing them absolutely smash into each other. We get a little bit of a tap. We're getting lent on and pushed wide. And we are fifth after lap one, probably because I'm too busy trying to be David Attenborough, which no one asked for. So let's see what we can do here. Oh God! Oh God! Well, I'm following suit. I'm just going off-road in a slightly different way to them. Jesus, oh, that was awful. It's my little bogey corner as well, it seems. Because that's also where I completely spun it round. Okay, I don't think we're going to win it from here. 2/3 of a lap to go. See if we can get at least out of fifth. There we go, good chance now to at least get to the top 3 maybe. Oh, we're going to get leaned on again. You absolute house. Oh no, come on. We're only going to manage 4th on this one. Ugh, okay. Again, winnable. I was just following them around the track in their slightly creative interpretation of the circuit. But okay. I think it's 4k for a win, so with that 4th place, if we can win next time out, we'll be back up to 50k. So, silver linings to having to repeat this one. Problem is, it's a Mitsubishi-only competition. Specifically, the Lancer Evolution. Am I going to win? Am I going to win a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution? Like, because again, I feel like I could be at a point where I'm going to need to buy another damn car because I don't have anything to race in. Ooh. Oh my word! Oh, one of them getting very sideways. Lots of door banging, and I'll get involved, why not? Tommy Mackinnon edition leading. He tried to cut in on his line there. And you know what? Considering what happened last time out, I have no issue leaning on them. It seems like all is fair. Does look like the Mackinnon edition has got a little bit of extra oomph. So much oomph. It's run into the wall. Oh, why am I trying to go to the outside of cars on this corner? We know that's not the move. We need to be on the inside to push them out of the way. There we go. Elbows well and truly out now. 0.7 of a second across the line. Okay, let's see if we can now have a controlled, expert lap of Midfield Raceway 2. Well, so much for that. Thanks for watching that attempt, guys. Oh no! Got worse. I've got some work to do again now. That's I'll be really annoyed if I end up losing this one now after that. Come on to the inside. Keep it to the inside. Let's just do it. Carbon copy of the last lap. Inside of the final corner. That's the plan. Ooh. Oh, whoa! Where's this silver one come from? Absolute boost in that thing! Right, gotta keep to the inside. Into third gear. Oh, Christ. No replay required for that one. I've absolutely just lent on him. But you know what? I got lent on 2 laps out of 2 last time out. So have it back. Everyone. There's just Wild West in this competition. Everyone off of the road, cutting corners, banging walls, banging each other. Not in that way. Just fine. Normally, I'd be like, don't like to just smash them out of the way, despite evidence would suggest. But I think that's fine on this occasion. I think it's just the nature of the Evolution competition. 51,000, it was 5k for a win. So, not bad. Oh, that was a lot of fun. that was some of the most fun I've had in a competition. I really enjoyed that. We will be rewarded with a souvenir Lancer Evolution. It looks like a Lancer Evolution. It's a Lancer Evolution. Cool. Sure. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I being rewarded for my progression through this game? It's another one done. Let's see how this particular Evo compares. So this is the 4. 271 brake horsepower. They're very lovely. Dandelion yellow, it says. Yeah, I think I'm just going to sell this car. Because I think I'm going to need the money to buy another one. Annoyingly. So, this can go. And with the prize money and the 2 sold prize cars, the Lancer Evolution has paid for itself. 58,000 we're on now. We're up on where we started. Probably going to have to spend some money though. Or dare I look at a rally event in this car? I can't remember what... Like, am I just going to be up against proper rally cars? Or are there some events where it is just road cars with rally tyres on? Is there any... Rally cars only, rally license. Oh, I need the rally license anyway. Of course I do. Why would I? I literally said that earlier. Okay, I don't even know why I'm looking. Waste of time and brain space. So, what have we got? We've got Audi TT, a Merc, a Toyota Altezza, which, if I remember rightly, looking at this, also for some reason includes a Lexus, which isn't an Altezza, but whatever. We've done the Yaris Civic Type R. Oh, okay, there's a few different ones there. Accord, NSX. Okay, I don't have any of them, so it doesn't really matter. Beetle. And the GT World Championship. Because it's a single race event, we'll try Legend of the Silver Arrow. So what cars? CLK touring car, which obviously we're not probably going to be able to buy. That's probably going to be quite expensive. CLK 55, CL600, SLK compressor. Okay. CL60, CLK 230, CLK 55. Oh wow. These boys expensive. Jesus. I can literally only afford one of them and I'll be left with 3,000 credits. But it's 10k per win. Also worth noting though that one of them is the test course. So I can only afford this car that's got 193 brake horsepower. How much has the CL600 got? I don't think this is the one. It's the Audi TT, which is a 5 race series. The Altezza. Not much money going on this one. We'll see how much the RS200 and the IS is. Surely no one's going to be entering in the Altezza race car. If anything, that's going to be the prize car, right? But okay, is it the cheaper of the two? I can't remember now. So it's the slightly more expensive of the two. I'm going to try not to be boring. What can we get it in? super bright yellow, dark green mica. Oh, you know what? Dark green. That makes me look like a middle management businessman in that colour. Let's go for it. So, I can't believe I'm just buying another bloody car, especially one as, let's be honest, really just, it's not ugly, it's just like you look at that in the morning and just go, I hate my life. It's just so uninspiring and dull. So similar to the last series race that we did, I'm not going to jump straight into a series. Let's see how competitive we are on the base level. We're going to do the first race. We'll jump into the middle one, Deep Forest Raceway, and see how much work needs to go into this car. Obviously, from first look, that doesn't tell us very much. Let's get these things off, though. This is probably, after the fun I've had in the Evo, this is not going to be as fun. This is going to bring us quite definitively down to earth. Right, let's see. Well, immediately you can tell in a straight line we're not doing particularly well. Okay, definitely some improvements required. Handling is fine, it's okay, it's planted. Less understeery than the Mitsubishi, but there's nowhere near as much power. We are going to need a bit of power, I think, unfortunately. So we're just a bit too slow. So we'll break out my old friend, weight reduction. And maybe just go straight for one of the other upgrades, because I always did small power upgrades that were never quite enough. Instead, let's just go for one of the bigger upgrades. Power. Level 1, of course, but then leave it at that. And hopefully that kind of bridges the gap. 4 seconds from the leader. Yeah, to be fair, I should be judging it from the leader, not for it. Like, I'm looking at, like, 3 cars ahead and going, oh, we're not that far away from them. But it's not the person we need to be, it's the yellow one up the front. Can't remember if there's prize money for finishing 6th. So I'm going to finish the race in the hope that there's some prize money. If I knew there wasn't prize money, we'd have been done and quit out ages ago. Oh god, don't need to change down to 2nd there. It's not as boring to drive as I thought it was going to be. It's obviously a lot less fun than the Evo, but it's okay. It's planted. It's got a little bit of excitement's a bit too much. It's got a bit of lariness under the hood, but otherwise it's as expected. So how far off the leader were we? So he did better in the second lap, 3.7 seconds off. So, yes, some changes required. What's that of interest? Okay, only in the top 3. So going forward, if it is apparent we ain't finishing in the top 3, I will not be partaking any further. Okay, lightweight stage 1. Immediately. And then, could whack a turbo in it. 49 brake horsepower. Bosh. Definitive stuff now. We've been doing this for long enough where we can make more definitive decisions. Not going to tippy toe up with 10 bhp here, another 15 there. No. Let's whack 49 in it and see. But we can take parts out if we go too far. So now I've only applied 2 things. Probably won't be the case here. Here we go. Okay. Rear wheels going then. Come on to the inside. This is good, this is better. Come on. Go down the hill. Try and stick to the outside. Poor line in the end. We are still going to need a bit more, I think, because it's great we're in this fight. This is fun, but it's with the bottom 3 instead of the top 2. Done that a few times today. Need to get out of that slightly nasty habit. Not every competition is going to be as leery. It's the Evo Owners Club. That grey one just ended up in the wall though because of me, probably, but let's just ignore that. Fighting just to see if we can pick up easily a few hundred credits. Might just be 100 credits in fact, if we can get past the blue one for 3rd. Go down the other side. We're going to be close enough to slingshot this final corner. We're not doing too bad on this second lap in terms of reeling in the top 2. Okay, so we finished 2.2 seconds off, so we've cut about 1.2, 1.3 seconds out of the gap to the front. About 2nd off 3rd place as well. Annoyingly, no money for that either. But that was quite a fun race. I slagged off the Altez's looks, but actually the Altez is a really good person. Let that be a lesson to us all. Okay. Not drivetrain, engine and exhaust. Want something. It is smaller upgrades now. Port polish might be quite a good one. Port polish and the racing chip, because the chip's always quite cheap. $274. Surely that's got to get us in the ballpark of fighting for race wins. We're down to 22,000 credits. Coming to the end of the beginner league, I was hoping we'd be a bit more of a plateau of money, but it's just been churned around and turned over. Surely we're going to have enough now to fight. We may even have to take one of those two things off if it's too easy. Because I like a fight. I might have over-revved the engine slightly at the beginning there, but it's fine. Come on, power out, power out, power out. Again, we are immediately in a fight with these bottom three, but let's see if we can clear them a bit quicker this time. Come on. That was good. That was nice. Better through that corner. I think this might be the car we go into the competition with. Good. I screwed off a bit too much speed trying to leave room there. Come on, come on, come on. Well, I felt like I didn't have enough revs coming out of there, and second was too high. Oh, that was almost perfect. But I hit the side of the bridge. That blue one is just evading us. Bad line through there. Come on, come on, come on. Right, let's see if we can nail this final corner. Maybe. Ooh, that was fun. Don't think it was the quickest. So we don't win. Pick up a bit of money. We are 8/10 off the leader. I didn't drive perfectly. I think we were okay for power. Here's what I'm thinking. I think, depending on the price, I might put sports tyres on and then just go. It's gonna take us down to under 20k. Do I just go for it like that and try and win it? Because it's competitive. I didn't drive perfectly, and I keep saying I want to do the game as cost effectively as possible. Started by buying one car to 2 competitions, made my money back, and I've had to buy another car for 1 competition and spend loads of money on it, and then probably not make my money back. I've taught myself out of it. I'm going to see if the car as it is good enough, but we're going to see that next time. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. More good progress made. We're up to 12% completion and up to 36% win ratio, which is pretty good. We're 7 wins away from the 50 in 118 races. It's not great, is it? But we've also almost driven 1,000 kilometers as well. But we are going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Next time, the Altezza Trophy. Maybe even try and mop up those 2 trophies in the Yaris Cup as well. Just try and get our money back up, because we've taken a hit. We leave it on the 139 days in, just under 23,000 credits. But we're getting there. Good progress. Good wins. I'm glad we were able to not get stuck too much on the Evo. But actually, I wouldn't have minded, because that was a lot of fun to drive. The Altezza isn't too bad to drive either. This might be quite a fun competition, but I'm going to have to drive well if we are going to at least take the points win. I definitely don't think I'm going to clean sweep this one. So let's see if we can just get the trophy for winning the series and then mop everything up. We're getting there. We'll be out of the beginner league before you know it. Hopefully before episode 20. As ever, if you've gotten to this point, thank you so much for watching, and I do hope you will join me for the next episode very soon.